What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, my Roadmaster is quite possibly the hardest ridden Roadmaster around. So, I know this bike is nowhere near the highest mileage Roadmaster, but, I mean, I've only got 30,000 miles on the bike. But, for being a grandpa bike, I'm pretty sure very few people are riding a Roadmaster harder than I am. This bike has had the exhaust scraped, the floorboards scraped, it's been off-roaded, it's lived most of its life at about 4,000 RPMs and above 85 miles an hour. This bike gets beat on and it is an absolute champ and I love it. But that being said, I noticed a couple weeks ago the clutch started to slip on it, and so I went ahead, I did an oil change, and the clutch got worse after the oil change, and I think it might be time to put a clutch in it. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and adjust the clutch. I noticed I didn't have very much free play, so I'm not going to show you guys how to adjust it, but I'll show you guys where to adjust it. So what you need is a 13 and a 15 wrench, and you come right down here to this boot, you pull this boot back, and you break a lock nut free, you adjust it, check your free play, and you go from there. Now, this boot does like to hang up a bit. A little secret there is if you just take a can of WD-40 and give it a spritz, that boot will slide. So, I'm going to adjust this clutch, and then we are going to go ride the bike, and we'll see how it feels from there. So hopefully I'm not spending $400 and something putting a Barnett's clutch in this, but if I have to, so be it. I will be right back with you.
So the first thing I notice is it already feels like it's grabbing better. But after we get through this next stoplight, that's where we'll really be able to open her up and see. Before, it wasn't until 5th and 6th gear that you really noticed it started to slip. And yesterday I was going uphill and the RPM shot up and the bike wasn't going any faster. So here we go, let's give her a test. Alrighty, I would say that is 1,000,000 times better. I don't feel it slipping at all. 1,000,000 times better. Oh, I tell you guys, I beat on this bike like you wouldn't believe. When we were at the Tail of the Dragon, there was a group of sport bike guys behind me, and I kept trying to let them pass and they wouldn't pass. And if you've never been to the Tail of the Dragon, the etiquette there is to allow faster traffic to pass. But I mean, I was grinding my exhaust coming through the corners and these sport bike guys wouldn't pass. Every opportunity I had, I let them go. And when we pulled up at the gas station, they pulled in behind me. So I went to the far side of the parking lot and they continued to follow, and I figured, oh man, we're gonna have problems. And I had Tater Tot on the back, So we go to get off the bike, and this group of guys comes walking over, and now I know, I'm like, oh, this is getting ready to go down. They're pissed. I don't know what I did. I tried to get out of their way, but as they come walking over, the first guy over sticks his hand out. He goes, I wanted to shake your hand. And I'm like, why? And he goes, I've never seen anybody ride a bike that big, that hard before. So we ended up shooting the crap with them for a bit, and they ended up being really cool. And I'm not saying that like boastfully. I always tell people the Lord gave me more guts than brains. And I try not to do a lot of the risky stuff with Tater Tot on the back. I try to ride much more tame with her on the back. But when it's just me, I like to get it. Oh, it is humid today. St. Louis summer is kicking in. It's only 78 degrees right now, but it is sticky. Oh yeah, that clutch feels great going uphill. Yesterday, the RPMs were just, it was like you were free revving it. So, yeah, much happier. We get down here to a parking lot and see how the clutch feels doing some slow speed stuff. I did notice leaving the house, it feels a bit lighter. I know I say it all the times, guys, but I absolutely love this bike. She's a champ. I've really been on the fence about trading it in. As much as I love it, I really want a Challenger. Something a little more sporty. Makes a little more power. That, and I want a fixed fairing. But, I mean, this bike's almost paid off, so I'm trying to make sense of it to myself. I'm not sure if financially if it's the right call right now, being that I've got some big changes coming. But yeah, comment below, what do you guys think? Should I get a Challenger? Would you guys like to see me on an Indian Challenger and giving you guys content with one? I know there's quite a few other YouTubers doing it. Sometimes I feel like my niche is that I'm on a Roadmaster, and you don't really see a lot of people on that. Obviously, my Indian content does leaps and bounds better than my Harley content. So, yeah, you guys just let me know, because I really do value your guys' opinions. Let's see. That second gear engagement feels so much better. Sometimes the second gear on these Indians likes to grind a little, and I've owned multiple Indians, and it's been that way on every single one of them. So that's not just a sample size of one there. And it's something a lot of people complained about on them. For some reason, second gear, it ratchets a little bit. I've heard people say going to the Barnett's clutch fixes it. It's a lot of money to spend for a small inconvenience, at least in my eyes. I love this road. Sucks because I got this mail truck in front of me. feels good. Let's see here. Just some clutch and rear brake. Kind of bounce the rear brake a little. Feels good. Feels good. I'm happy with it. Well, guys, I guess we're going to call that. And that's going to effectively wrap this video up. I thank you all for watching. Please give me a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on social media. And I will see you all next week.